So we're locally owned. We really care about our patients. We really care about our staff. We provide a great environment for people to come in and have a unique experience that they're not going to get down the road at the chain place, the corporate place. They're going to get specialized care if they need it. We work with all the best specialists, so if somebody needs eyelid surgery or cataract surgery or something like that, we're going to get them to the right people for that sort of thing. So I think that's it. We focus on our patients, on their comfort, on their convenience, finding out what their problems are and solving them.
Hey guys, Steve Luther with Chord Real Estate. I'm here today with Dr. Eric Stamper with Vision Source in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Eric, why don't you tell us a little bit about Vision Source?
Well, we started in 2008, opened the practice by myself back then with just me and my wife, and we've grown. Now we have 3 doctors here and I think about 10 staff members, and we help probably about 30 patients a day on average. We're primary eye care, which means whatever the problem is with your eyes or vision, we can diagnose it. Most problems we can treat as well here. So we treat glaucoma and certainly all kinds of red eyes and injuries, and then of course we prescribe glasses and contacts, and we treat nearsightedness. We slow down how nearsighted people get. We do all kinds of things.
I think I've been coming here almost the entire time you guys have been in business. We met at the chamber when you were just getting started.
That's right.
You guys have the coolest tech.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about some of the tech that you have that not everybody uses.
Well, one of the things when I started the practice was we wanted to focus on quality, comfort, and convenience. And so part of the comfort, convenience, and quality is we have never done the air puff here. Right? Everybody hates the air puff test of the eye doctor. So we have other ways to test eye pressure, which are actually more accurate than the air puff. And then one of the big things is we're the first office in Sumner County to have something called the OptiMap, and it scans the inside of the eye and produces a computer image of the inside of the eye that allows us to look for all kinds of health problems and compare pictures over time. And that has also allowed a lot of people not to have to be dilated, which is another comfort and convenience thing for our patients.
I hate the dilation and the things in the eye drops and all that stuff. It drives me crazy.
You're not alone.
Well, how did COVID treat you guys? I know for a lot of people it was difficult. We're hopefully finally coming out of it now, and I think you guys are looking to expand even. So
That's right.
Talk to us about kind of where you're at with your business.
That's right. Well, I can't complain too much. Of course it was tough. Late March in 2020, we were getting recommendations from the CDC to stop doing routine exams, so we did, but we didn't close the office completely. We did have to lay off some staff, but we stayed open for emergency care, and so we were always here. And so when things started opening back up, we were working during that time, so we were prepared, and so we were able to open slowly in May, and then June pretty much back to full normal business, and we had a great rest of 2020. Everybody was wanting to come in. People are having lots of issues, and people need glasses and contacts and things like that. So we had a phenomenal end of the year. We actually grew 10% in 2020. So I can't complain about that. And then we've had a great start to 2021. And like you mentioned, now we're looking at expanding the office, maybe buying some additional space. We've grown our staff. I just hired 2 people in the past 2 weeks. And so we're just growing, and some of that we feel like is in Hendersonville, in Sumner County and in eye care in general, there's a trend towards corporatization, and a lot of private equity is coming in and purchasing practices and making them more like corporate practices. So to get a true community, locally owned eye care center that takes time with patients, doesn't treat patients like numbers, actually listens to their problems and tries to solve them, those are fewer and fewer. And so we feel like we're really growing because we are that. We take care of our patients. We don't treat them like a number. We don't just try and get them out or sell them a pair of glasses or whatever the case is.
I can definitely attest to that. You guys are one of the best. I've lived in different parts of the country. I've been to a lot of eye doctors. I wear contacts. I've worn contacts since I think I was probably 12 years old or something like that. So I've met a lot of eye doctors, and you're by far the best.
Well, thank you.
So we really enjoy coming here.
That is very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Absolutely. What are your hours? How do they get a hold of you?
So, since we opened 13 years ago, we've had online appointment scheduling, which is another one of those convenience options. We're definitely the first in the area to do it, but people can go online to our website, which you can search for Vision Source of Hendersonville. The address is vsh.vision, but people can schedule online. They can order contacts online. Of course, they can call the office. We're always happy to take phone calls, but we're here 8:30 to 5 Mondays and just Mondays, and then 7:30 to 5 Tuesday through Thursday, and then 8:30 to 3 on Fridays.
Okay. What about in emergency situations like that? Are there any weekend hours or anything like that? Or
so that's a great question. If you call since I opened, if you called our phone number and you listen to the voicemail long enough, it will give you my cell phone number to call me for after hours care. That's always been a part of it. We would never recommend someone go to the emergency room for an eye problem, unless they've been in a serious accident or something like that. And so I come in 2 or 3 times a month typically to see somebody after hours or on the weekends that they've called up. So if you have after hours problems, it's me or my partner, Dr. Jennifer Yule, which, by the way, she joined me back in October 2.5 years ago, and that's been a great partnership. She came from down the road, and she had a lot of patients that were patients of hers that were loyal to her, and so when she came over, we grew immediately 2.5 years ago. So we grew a lot when she came over, and we're a great team. We have a lot of the same values, same philosophies about how to run a business, how to care for patients, those sorts of things.
That's awesome. And you guys have become great friends over the years. We love your family, and
thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
So we'll be longtime clients of yours.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sorry I haven't had you over to the house since.
We've got to have you guys over too. Yeah. What got you into to eye care? Why did you decide that's what you wanted to do?
That's actually probably not the most interesting story, so you can cut this out if you need to. But I was doing finance management out of college. We were doing consumer finance, like lending. Like if you bought a washing machine, I was the guy that was lending you the money for the washing machine, doing the financing, that sort of thing. And I wasn't great at it. A lot of it was sales, a lot of it was collections, actually calling people up and collecting money from them. And so that was definitely not my forte. So I looked for other career options, and optometry provided a lot of the opportunities that I wanted. I get to care for people, not have to do surgery. I don't do surgery. If people need surgery, we refer them to a surgeon. But I got to care for people, kind of open my own business, make my own hours, do things the way I want to do things. And so I had to go back to school for 5 years after I'd already gone to college and had a career. So I went back to school and did that, and came out and opened my own practice back in my hometown here in Hendersonville. So that's it. It's not. It's I searched through a lot of different careers, and this is what provided kind of all the things that I wanted in my own personal life, and so that's it. No special story. I didn't have someone that went blind in my family, or nothing like that.
Well, it was a good career choice. I mean,
you're
definitely one of the best. So
thank you. It's been great. I certainly can't complain. I did make the right choice. It was a lot of sacrifice, but it's paid off.
Awesome. Well,
thank you.
If you guys need any kind of eye care or glasses or contacts, this is the place to go. They do they call it the trunk show. I think they do like different sales throughout the year and stuff. Pretty cool to come check out. So thanks for having us, and
thank you, Steve.
We'll see you guys later.
I appreciate it.